Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. Welcome back to my channel. This is a pick a card. Today's topic is how does your person feel about you? So it can be any person, it's just the person that you're thinking of. So this is a timeless reading. So just pick the card or the crystal. Usually it's the card but or the crystal. This is a Tourmaline. This is the Angel, of course. We also have a rose quartz and we have a crystal quartz. Now I'm going to put the timestamps down the bottom so you can just jump ahead to your card that you choose. And it's a timeless reading, but it's also a general reading, so not everything will resonate for everyone. And so just if it doesn't resonate for you, just let it go, or you might feel drawn to more than one pile. So just pick the one that you resonate with. And there's also a giveaway at the moment if you're watching this as it's just been currently released. So have a look at that. The information's down the bottom of the post. And so we're just going to move ahead to straight to your readings. Hello, pile number one. So you have picked the Tourmaline crystal quartz with moonstone. And I've just pulled one oracle card to get us started. I'll shuffle everything else as we go. And we're going to ask, how does your person feel about you? What your connection to each other is? How you see them, how they see you, what is currently going on. Anyway, let's start. And so for the first card we get the Nixie of Mill Pond Memory. So I'm actually thinking this is someone that's either, I'm feeling some of you it's actually coming from the past, a past connection that is triggering a lot of past memories with you. Some of you have met a new person that it's bringing up past emotional attachments with relationships that you haven't moved on from yet. But this is sending you back into a very emotional state. So this connection is a highly charged emotional one. So let's see what we pull on some of the other oracle cards and see where this relationship is. So we're just going to see what is your connection to each other with the oracles. Then we'll get some other cards out. So we've got fork in the road. So okay, this, I'm going to a couple more before I start. Yep. Okay, we've also got a change in the wind, and we also have unfinished symphony. Yeah, I really do feel like for some of you that I'm talking to, I feel like this really is either a relationship you're currently in and you're sort of looking back to the past, or someone's come back in making you look and reflect on your relationship of past. But this is a real, I feel like you're in a bit of a juxtaposition where it's your choice now. Like, do you let them in? Do you let them continue to keep treating you the way that you were treated or are currently being treated? I feel like something has changed in your situation and your emotional state with yourself, where you're taking more responsibility on who you let into your personal space. And so you're sort of looking back and seeing about the person that you were, and a little bit about the innocent state that you were in when you were with certain people, and how you let people treat you, and what kind of relationship you want moving forward for yourself. That's why the change in the wind, I really do feel like you're moving forward. I feel like some of you have even moved location, or are thinking about moving location. I feel like you're just moving things out. I feel like people are clearing things out, and if you haven't, I feel like you really should. I feel like a really big cleanup is really in order, and just to really shift that energy and that space around you just to get moving. And I feel like this person feels that change and that movement in you, and that's why they're sort of coming back into your personal space. And I feel like it's sort of like you two definitely have some unfinished business in this relationship, and it's just like, you know, is this the time that we take? Is this our time? I feel like some of you have come across this person when it hasn't been the right situation, it hasn't been the right timing for both of you. I feel like I'm getting a lot of careers where you've been drawn in opposite directions. You know, you both focused on different sort of pathways, and it sort of took you, they're just saying in different places and around different people, and it wasn't the right time for you. And they're saying they're coming back into your personal space. I am getting a musical connection, so I don't know if you have if you've been listening or hearing music that you used to hear with them, or you had a musical song with them. Definitely for you, if this is for you about that. Oh, we've got 10, 12 and 13. We've got a real sequence happening. I feel like this is really a divine connection where you feel like you really have to work through this before you can move forward. And I feel like that's why this person's being drawn back into your life, or is still there, because there's situations that haven't been worked out or worked through. So I'm just going to get some cards to represent each of you and just see what energy is coming off both of you. So, okay, let's see. We've got the fox, and we also have, nope, they're going bottom of the deck, and it's the unicorn. Okay, and they're saying, yep, they want those swapped around. Okay, and they're asking for some, nope, this deck. All right, we're going to go with some tarot cards as well. So these are talking about the two of yours energy together. I feel like the person that's probably listening to it is the unicorn. The energy is like the spirit energy. I feel like the fox is more the earthy type, the one that's a little bit more cunning, a little bit more business-like, someone who really really went out to get themselves, situated and really wanted to strive to be ahead, and really wanted to make something of themselves. And let's have a look. Yep, okay, so yeah, I really feel like this is in the past, that you felt like you were in a relationship with that this person might have chosen money over you. I think it was more like they chose a career over you, and you're not the person that tags along on a ride. Then you had your own thing, you had your own destiny, and you had your own pull in a certain direction. And I do feel like some of you did follow the fox on their path, and now they're saying you're pulling yourself back and realizing what a magical creature you are. And I feel like some of you had a little bit of a controlling fox energy, where they saw your potential and they sort of a little bit kept it under control. That's for just a few of you. The other ones, I'm getting this really strong force where you've really been working on your spiritual. Oh, and they're saying the bottom of the deck as well, so we'll take that. Okay, that was the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we're looking at the fox now. So yeah, I feel like the fox's emotions are very much tied up in you, and that's currently at the moment because they had a real tower moment with you, which I'm sorry, I described that as something where something really broke and shifted in their life. Their reality, their perception of the world really changed. And I get that they had to readjust and reconfigure how they sort of saw the world. I feel like you saw the world how it is from the very start, whereas this person really had to be shown by you what the reality of the world was. So they're also giving me the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and we have a Six of Cups. So, and this was the Five of Wands. So I feel like what your person is, this person is feeling about you currently is, I feel like the unicorn felt like they, their feelings weren't, you know, as valuable as perhaps someone making $1, and I feel like they didn't feel the value in it, and that they sort of wanted that beautiful connection, but they felt like they were in the relationship with, like, there was 3 of them, but it was more like a money kind of situation. And I feel like this person's only just come into the realization, the value of, you know, someone's emotional feelings and the connection of someone caring and an empathetic person, rather on the value of $1. And I feel this real disconnect from their values of the past, and a real transformation happening with them. And this, for me, is a time where they, you know, they really do see you as someone that, you know, they hurt a lot, and they sort of, I feel like there's, I'm getting the word betrayal, and I feel like sort of they feel like I'm getting that they sort of cut you. This is a person that might have cut you loose, or, you know, just, I'm just getting a lot of regrets in this person's, where it's like you are someone who is so valuable and someone I see myself married to, and I regret, yeah, I see a lot of regrets. And I feel like this is the path where it's just like, I am going to choose to fight for you, and it's just like, my choice is made, and, you know, I regret this, but I'm actually going to step forward and show you that, you know, I can change, and it's, you know, I can be more into the spiritual sense. I can, you know, I see your value. I always saw your value, but, you know, I'm willing to fight for you now. So let's see if they could say something to you. What would they say to you at this current moment? And then we'll ask what you would say to them. And I've got from there. Ooh. Okay. Okay, they say, you amaze me. We've got, you are my best friend. I feel like this person is telling me, like, they've told you things that they didn't trust anybody else with. This person trusts you like they've trusted no one else, and they're surprised at the amount of trust they put in you, and they didn't realise until they sort of stepped away from you, and they realised how far they stepped away from you. Because I feel like some of you were still in a relationship and they still stepped apart from you. And I've also got, I need to do this on my own. And I feel like that was how they felt in the past with the making the money. And hold on a second, we've got a plane. So I felt like this is more like in the past, I feel like I need to do this on my own. I feel like I needed to, you know, earn my way and do my, you know, get stable and get stability, and I felt like I couldn't, you know, do that with you by my side, and I realised that it was your support that always gave me the confidence to do this, and that's what I'm feeling they're telling me. And now if you could speak to them, what would you say to them? What's this energy that I'm getting? So have a look. Oh, we've got, I am under too much pressure. Okay, so I do feel like yeah, a few of you actually have, this person's actually come in when you already have a partner, or you are just in a position where it's just like, this isn't a good time for me, I don't want to choose now. But I do feel like, this person wants answers, and they want answers now. I feel like this person's ready to fight, and this person is someone who's very, I guess, they're good with their words. They know what to say to make you feel, and they know that there's a deep connection between you both, and they know that they want to fight for you, so they're actually fighting for the first time and not going to let this go. So as you see me like nobody else does. So I feel like they were the first person that you sort of opened yourself up to and saw the value in you, and you really started to sparkle when you were with them. And so that's when they sort of pulled away, you felt devastated and really went back into your shell. And I've also got, it's not what you think. And I feel like you pulling back a little bit is more of a self-preservation than, I feel like they're fearing that it's sort of like, I've come too late, I've done my dash, but you still feel this connection as much as they do. And so they're a little bit confused by what's going on. But I'm going to get some more channeled messages and see what would you tell each other you felt about the relationship if you were totally honest with each other. So we're going to see what the fox would tell the unicorn. Oh! Overwhelmed. And I do feel like they're finally overwhelmed by emotion. I feel like they don't deal with emotion well, and they've just finally, let themselves finally feel something, and they're feeling it for you. And they're just like, the unicorn, you can reverse the positions, and they're saying, the fox is definitely overwhelmed by their feelings. They still haven't quite learnt how to deal with those and be in the moment with those. And they're saying these two. So games, yeah, I feel like, you feel like that this fox is a bit of a game player, and he, this fox, I feel more of a masculine sort of energy. It might not be. It might be just that they have masculine traits, but I feel like they were a game player in the past, and they did things and did things to, get ahead, get money going. And no, and I feel like he's hearing like no from you. I feel like he feels like no's coming from the unicorn, and he's like, why is it no? Why can't you see that I've changed? Like, I'm not a game player. I'm not, this is, can't you see that I'm trying my best here? And so the unicorn would speak to the fox. What would the unicorn say to the fox? Grown apart. So yeah, I'm getting a few of you are thinking that you've both changed, too much. You do see there's change, but perhaps not as much as you have, because I feel like you have definitely grown. You have really blossomed within yourself and have, come out of your shell. And I feel like there's a lot of movement there. And I feel like you are afraid that, if you let this person in and you let that attachment happen, that you have grown up too far apart and it won't eventuate. So you're afraid that to let them in. So you're afraid, that's why you want to go slowly. And that's what okay, I've got a few. I can't choose. So it's just like, it's moving, we're moving too fast. Things have changed for me, but you still light up my day. And I feel like that's, and that's what they're feeling. They're feeling like, you're still worried that you two have grown apart, and that, don't make me choose yet. I don't know you yet, and I don't know if you know who I am. And, but, I still want you to know you light up my day, but I don't want to give you false hope that this is going to work. So I feel like there's just a lot of communication that needs to be had between both of you at this point. And let's see what else they want to tell you about your connection and what is going to happen with your connection in the future. Okay, Artemis of the Forest. Now you're independent and free. Okay, so Artemis of the Forest. Now, it's a time of, I think, you know, this speaks to me of that you want them to, you want to know that not only that you can look after, that the unicorn can look after themselves and deal with things by themselves and cope, you know, without someone, but you want to know that the fox can do it also. And I feel like there's a sense of that you both want to be, that you're both coming from a very strong independence, and that you don't know if you're both going to be able to compromise. And that's what I'm getting, that can two such individuals compromise and be together. And I think that's only going to work if what they're giving me is a compromise and talking and really letting people in. And we're going to have some more tarot cards just to finish off and see what's the last messages for pile number 1. And okay, and we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like the fox is definitely saying, look, I set myself up, and you know, I feel like I'm ready for this family, and I feel like I can, you know, I can take care of myself, but I can take care of you too. And I know that, you know, I don't do well on my emotions, but I feel like I can work on that with you. And I feel from the unicorn's point of view that, we've got a couple here. We've got 2, and we have, okay, we've still got a little bit of, we've got Temperance, and we have the Sun. So we have some Libra energy, and we have the Sun, which is the Leo energy. So they might not necessarily, but they might be placements, or they might be you. For the unicorn, I feel like there's some healing to take place, and there's a strength that you need to feel with your independence, that you won't lose that, because they, in the past, they were a strong contender in your relationship for, you know, controlling it. And they're just saying you won't go back to that, but you need to heal the fear of that. And it's up to you to make a decision, and it's a time of decision makings and to decide where you want to go. But it's something where it is a soul connection, and I do keep getting a soul connection where it needs to be healed between you before either one of you can move on. So, all right, pile number 1. That was about the person that you were thinking about. I hope you enjoyed that, and for anyone who has subscribed recently, I'd just like to say thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, there's a little button at the bottom on the screen. That would be great if you could hit that. That really helps me out with the YouTube thing, so people can see my posts. But I just really want to say thank you for joining me. I hope this resonated for you, and if it didn't, please just let it go, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thanks again for joining me. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. This is how does your person feel about you? So this is a timeless reading. You picked the Rose Quartz Angel. Now I've started with 1 card. So never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. Okay, now I'm going to pull the rest of the oracle cards just so you can see them. And then we're going to do some tarot cards and see what connection you have to each other, how you see them, how they see you, what's currently going on between the two of you. Now this could be a love connection, this could be any kind of connection, so we'll just see what comes through. And it's timeless, so whenever you come across it, it's meant for you. Okay, Wild Woman. I'm just definitely getting a wind energy coming as well. So, And we've got smoky mirror. Okay. And from here. Okay, so higher power. Oh, we have a change in the wind. And two more. Oh, the fates. Oh no, there's three. Hold on. And we've got truth be told and round and round. So I wouldn't be surprised if this connection is definitely one that, if not a past connection, has come in, it has come back in. This is a connection that you had in a past life, or like a past soulmate kind of connection. I feel like this person's definitely coming in and out of your life. This person's definitely I feel like they're distracting you from, I feel like you feel like they're distracting you from what you need to be, and you can't really detach from them, because I feel like, they do. They've promised you so much, and I feel like every time it's like you let them in, you start to believe them. It's like, oh, I've been let down again. But you find this amazing connection with, there's something that you have between the two of you, and you can't work out what it is. And I feel like this drives you crazy, and I feel like it's because you are quite spiritual and quite emotional, and it's sort of something that, and they pull on that. This person really works on your vulnerability, to the fact that they know that you have such great empathy for them and such great love for them, that they can manipulate you through that. And I feel like when they're showing me this in the smoky mirror, and I feel like they're there to sort of mirror something, a lesson that you haven't learned, and they haven't learned about themselves, but I feel like they are. I feel I'm getting the Gemini, the two-face, the mirror, and not that I'm saying that Geminis are two-faced, but they often will show a person what they need to be. They'll act a certain way to make a person feel comfortable, or themselves feel comfortable, but this person is not showing their true face, is what I'm getting. And I feel like this is a higher power that's brought this person in. This connection is something, this is about a lesson that you really need to learn. I feel like this is a lesson that's being repeated over and over again. This is like a karmic lesson. This is like an ancestral lines connection coming through. But I feel like you're finally paying attention. I feel like this wild woman energy is finally clicked in and gone, oh my goodness, okay, whatever it is, whatever I need to learn, I'm ready to learn it, because I feel like the fates have something so important for you to learn, and so much, I'm getting important for you to do. And I feel like this dragging of focus away from yourself and your purpose and intention is really distracting you, and it's really pulling you in two directions. And I feel like that this round and round, the merry-go round, and just this pattern repeating, and this never-ending story that never gets any better is what I'm getting. This mirror person is not reflecting back to you the true value of who you are, but they're there for a reason, and you haven't quite got it yet, so you haven't been able to quite release what you learnt. But I feel like you caged yourself, and I feel like I'm getting you caged your heart. And with this caging your heart, I feel like this is about I'm getting lots of eights, and I'm getting like infinity, and I'm getting that this is a lesson that's been passed down. I'm getting through lines and ancestral, where you tie yourself to people through more, yeah, like a code. I'm getting codependency kind of. So if you know what that is, I'm getting codependency. I'm getting issues where it's about opening yourself up to who you really are and why you chose this person in the first place, and what was it that drew you there in the first place, and what it is they're giving to you now. And I feel like this is, a situation where you, this person needs to really be aware of, why they chose this mirror person. Let's go to we'll find out the energies of both sides of the energies. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards, and of course I've got them upside down. So, and then we'll find out how you both see each other in this connection, and what would you say to each other in this connection, if you could be truly 100% honest with each other. But first of all, let's get some energy for number 2 pile. What are the two energies of the two people I'm reading for? So we've got, there we go, the golden egg. Yeah, definitely, you are so spiritual. The person, I do believe this is the person I'm reading for. A person that's really about to awaken and has so much energy about to come through to them, and there's so much work that and information that you're about to come into. But I feel like this person is just a huge distraction. But I'll have a look. Oh, and we have the lion. So I feel like this is a real fire. This is, oh, hold on a second. Okay, so I mean, I'm getting, this could be a real, so this could be a fire sign. But this is a very dominant energy. But I feel like someone who plays the pussycat, who's like, oh, I'm so gentle, but I feel a slight undertone of manipulation where it's like I do have two sides. Like I am like I can play the, the soft gentle kitten, but I roar and I put my foot down, and I have a temper. I have a really strong temper, actually. Whereas I feel like I hide this side is more spiritual, and I hide in my egg, and I just want everyone to be at peace. These are the two energies that are coming across for these two people that are coming through. So we're going to just see your connection to each other is this. So we're going to just see, how you see each other. So let's just try, how does our golden egg see our lion? How does our golden egg, pile number 2, see our lion? Ooh. Okay, so, alrighty, so I do believe you are my golden egg. You are seeing the person like it's the person that I was meant to be with. I've got some connection that I'm meant to help this person. I'm meant to, I'm meant to try and heal them. I'm meant to, I feel like this person really plays upon, they've been hurt in the past. I've got, I have issues, and it's like, you're helping me, you're my princess, you're my prince, and you're helping me work. You're here to heal me. I see hope with you. And it's sort of like, I feel like overwhelming love coming through, but I also feel like it's just like, I want you to fix me. And it's just like, and that's how you see them. It's just like, I can fix them, and I can, I can support them, and I can, get them, I can be the person for them that they need to, be that strong, amazing person that I can see them being. So that's how you see, or the golden egg sees the lion. And then we have our lion, and now our lion sees you as our golden eggs person as someone who is more of a very like a mothering type of person, someone who is very young spirited, someone who is easy to I'm getting compliant, but someone who is a little bit like doting like a child, but also who is very much caring. And I'm getting death do us part in a lot, so I don't know if anyone's married at this point, but I'm just getting, you know, this person will, you know, make this real commitment to me, and, you know I can, you know, snare them into this, you know, that I can, you know, make them feel, and I feel very much like they think you're very highly emotional, and that they can, you know, use your emotions to, you know, I feel like they feel stronger. And you might notice that you have, when you're feeling about them, is some higher arcana cards, but their cards are more Page of Wands and the Six, whereas you've got a Six, but it's more like an uplifting card, and you, as you can see, there's a more like the Moon and the emotional and the shadow self, and very much a childlike, a dreamlike, someone who, you know, dreams and who, yes. So it's not quite on balance, is what I'm saying. Your vision of each other definitely doesn't see your amazing strength and power. I'm getting just a beautiful strength and power that you have. Definitely not used. I feel like it's you know, unbroken egg. This you know, this, I feel like, you know, you haven't released your strength, your energy, and I feel like this is why you're getting, you know, you must tell yourself the truth about this connection. You must, you know, use your higher power. You must, you know, understand where this link comes from, why you linked in with this person. But it also, you know, you must be honest with yourself. Okay, so we're going to say, what would they say to you if they could say something and be totally honest with you? What would they say to you if they were going to be totally honest? I feel us growing apart. Yeah, I feel like they feel this pull as well, and they feel like you're leaving them. So I feel like they're sort of trying to claw you back, and I feel like they're on their schmoozing. I feel like they're trying to be on their best behaviour at the moment. Their pussycat side, I'd like to call that. We've got, oh, yep, I'm feeling like you light up my world, and then there is something about you. So they see your value. They know that you're valuable, but I feel like they keep you contained. So they're very fearful of you losing you. They do not want to lose you. They know they can't get someone anywhere near as good as you, and so they really want to keep you. There's like, I hope it's not too late. Yeah, and they're just like, oh, you know, have I overplayed my hand? I'm getting, no, they're saying that's not right. Yeah, I get really like, have I overplayed? This actually might be a gambler. This person might have some kind of addiction to gambling, betting, something like that, and some other kinds of addictions. I get this kind of behavioural issues as well. And yes, I've just realised that's in my hand as well. I'm hiding something. So yeah, I do feel like, I do feel this is connected with an issue. Okay, so if you could be telling them something, what would you tell them if you were totally honest? Okay, I want you in my world, and you definitely do. But they're asking you, why do you really want them? Tell yourself the truth about, you know, why do you want them in your world? What do they actually give you? What do you think you are craving and getting from this relationship? Because it's not like they're treating you like the amazing person. Like, they have words, but I feel like the actions aren't corresponding. So what are you actually getting is what they want you to say. Okay. Yep. I feel okay. I feel like physical affection is what you crave and want, and this person gives you a lot of that, and I feel like this is something that you do crave, and this is what you want, and I am so attracted to you, and I feel like you want to be attractive to someone, you need to be wanted, and that is what they're telling you is really the issue here, is that you just want to be wanted, you want to be needed, and perhaps it doesn't mean you're with the right person, it's just you've picked the person that was there at the moment. Sorry, that's what I'm picking up. Just let it go if this is not resonating for you, but for some of you, I know it probably is. All right, so let's see where we can go. Saying these cards and say, what would you tell each other you felt about this relationship? And we're going to go with resurrection. Come back. Yeah, you both want this to work, but you need to find out and be honest with yourself about, can something, like, does it work for you? Is that what the universe is telling you? Is this really what you want? Because I feel like you think this is what you want, and I feel like you sort of are not seeing a true picture of the nature of this person, and they're just saying, if you find the strength within yourself, and you weren't attaching to people's energy through emotional, physical attachment from the need, from perhaps a past tie from ancestral ties, or something from a past life connection, that you would have released this person a long time ago. And they're saying you do have a very strong connection with your furred and feathered friends. So they said, it's okay to form these kind of bonds with furred and feathered friends and really get back out there, get in touch with, nature, and do what you love. And when you feel more empowered and embrace nature and feel your own energy again, then try and tap into what your true instincts are about this relationship. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has given you some clarity. I hope this has resonated for some of you. Anyone who has subscribed lately, just like to say, and anyone that subscribes at all, I just want to say thank you so much. I so appreciate it. And if you can subscribe, there's a little button just at the bottom there. Just hit that and I'd be really so grateful and appreciative. But if not, I really just hope I'll see you all again. So thank you so much. Hello, pile number 3. This is your oracle card, and you picked the crystal quartz, and you have picked Walls of Venice. You are far, far away from home. So this might be a connection that you have with someone who is at a distance from you, or you just feel a distance at the moment from them. So this is how your person feels about you. This can be any kind of connection, anyone you're thinking about at the moment, and it's a timeless reading. So I'm just going to pull some more oracle cards and some tarot cards, and we'll just see what comes through for you. So what is your connection to each other? And then we're going to find out how you see each other and how you see them, what's currently going on. Okay, let's see what these say. Okay, chaos and conflict. Okay, and the tribe. So I feel like, very much reflecting of each other. I feel like, you're definitely getting some interference from other parties in this connection. So definitely not a so we're just going to get some more cards and see what this is about. Okay, we're going to have some tarot to go along with it. Okay, and they're definitely upside down, so we'll change those around. And for the tribe side, three. Nope. All right. So what I am getting so far is, I'm definitely getting I've been pulled away from the person, from this connection. So this is someone either at a distance, or I feel like there's talking on the phone and things like that, or maybe the communication's been cut now, but this is someone who maybe has come in and out. I feel unsure. I feel like, it feels like hot at the start and then pulled back, and then, I feel like mixed signals. I'm getting mixed signals coming through. So I've got chaos and conflict. Now I feel like someone's life is just in turmoil, and I feel like this, they're using this as a little bit of an escapism excuse to not work on themselves, or to not, give you what you need out of the relationship, sort of like holding themselves back a little bit. I feel like there is I feel like they're conflicted more than anything. I feel like they felt a really strong pull, a really strong love connection. I feel like they felt really strongly about you, and I feel like that you really inspired them and made them feel strong within themselves. I feel like you gave them confidence within themselves, and you felt like an instant spark, like they did too. Like this was like a connection where you both just went, oh, this is this is something that you don't feel every day. This is something that is like a real pull within inside. Like this is a spark. This is a spark. So we've got the tribe. Now this, I'm feeling like this is sort of a pull in sort of like, do they fit in my world? Do they fit with my friends? Do I see them, long term? I feel like this is someone who is changeable. This is someone, like, I don't feel like you're in the same world, you're in the same spheres. I feel like there's movement around the other party. So I feel like one of you is a lot more stable than the other one. And I feel like they're the one that's definitely in the chaos, and the one that's pulling back is, which I don't believe is the one I'm reading for, but just, it might be you can reverse this, but they're really sort of pulling back. And hold on, I'll just stop for the plane. So I'm feeling with this energy, one person's definitely a lot more stable, one's more flighty. I feel like you both have this really strong family connection, though. I feel like you've got a lot of morals and things in common, and I feel like you do have a lot of undertones that are very common, but I feel like there's a lot where one of you has your head in the clouds a little bit and a little bit more unstable when it comes to how you sort of view the world and how you view yourself. I don't think there is as much clarity in the vision for, and I don't believe it's the one I'm reading for, but we're going to pull out some more cards to see your energies, but we'll see what else is coming through. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to pull these two together. So I feel like this is the person's, I feel like you're both really actually doing really well, progressing in, like I feel like now is the time where you're actually going after what you want, as in your life goals, not just doing what other people want, but actually looking for yourself, and not taking yourself, you're trying not to let others take advantage of your energy and time, and you're working towards, building your money, building, a life where you want to be comfortable, and not just comfortable, but actually feel like you're expressing your true values and your creativity and your inner beliefs is what I'm getting through those. I also feel like a lot are still tied to past emotions and haven't released. I feel like you both had similar experiences in the past, but one of you is still tied to those emotions. And I feel like it's the person I'm reading for is thinking that they can help this person detach from those emotions, and this person can, as you can see, looks very much like the same person, but it's just like, but I can help remove the veil. I can help you release, so you don't have to see the world with all the negativity that you do. You don't have to see. You can see the positive side. You don't have to be triggered by all the things in your past. You can leave the past in your past. Okay, so let's find some energy for you both and see two energies for the people in pile 3. What are the energies? Oh! Sorry. Okay, so we've got the owl. So I do feel like, and the lizard, that's what we're going for. Okay, and I feel that that's coming off too. Okay, we're not shuffling, we're just doing that. Fair enough. I have pre-shuffled everything just to let everybody know. And they did fall open like that. So I feel like, there is a real wisdom and clarity in the owl, and I feel like this is the person I'm definitely reading for. This is the person who is just taking flight, who has just embraced their power, embraced their knowledge. Is a real seeker of knowledge as well, and I feel like there's a love of communication, a love of study and stuff, and I feel like this is something that you really love to do with this person, and I feel like there's an open communication with this person that you really loved and attached to, but I feel like this is here, the moss here, because I feel like you feel a little bit hidden in the dark. This connection feels a little bit hidden in the dark. It feels like a little bit of a connection that's been hidden from maybe family and friends, or you haven't, there's some kind of, either you haven't met certain people, or, there's some kind of not meeting up, there's some kind of, something got stopped, and there's something being shadowed, and I feel like there's, it's to do with someone's being drawn to the light, and you being kept in the dark by that. And I feel like this person is very much drawn to the light, and I feel like they're a fire sign, and I feel like they do crave attention, they do crave warmth and touch, and they're very easily flattered is what I'm getting. That when you boosted their confidence, like they really loved that. And the fact that you would like them gave them confidence in themselves, but, that sort of raised their vibration enough to make them want more, and they were sort of like seeking the light and seeking the sun, and I really, you can reverse it, but I really do feel that is the person that, not quite as in touch with their emotional side, perhaps does have like fiery tantrums at times. This person is definitely more stable, but I feel like very cutting with words, this person, like, can cut you down. Like, this one's not quite as eloquent, but this person would. But these people are, these are, not unintelligent people. These people are good at what they do. But I'm just getting this person's very eloquent and will, once you cut them, well, then it's over. So, all right, if the lizard could say anything to the owl, what would the lizard want to tell the owl? So what does your person, and how do they feel about you? How does the lizard feel about the owl? Sometimes I do find myself saying the strangest things, but anyway. How does the lizard feel about the owl? You're my best friend. Yeah, I feel like this communication that you have between you, allowed them to open their heart in such a special, different way, and that freaked them out. Honestly, I do feel a bit of a freaked out situation. They don't deal with emotions that well. Okay. I'm afraid to tell you my feelings. So yeah, they're not very good at communicating their feelings. Like, I feel like they want to communicate about everything. I've got a talker, but I've got someone who, wants to talk to you and wants to communicate with you, but not about things that they don't want to communicate about. Oh, okay. I've got a please wait for me. So they do want you to, wait while they're doing either working or working on themselves. I look to the moon and I think of you. So I feel like you do have some kind of spiritual star connection. I feel like you do talk about things like the stars, the moon, that kind of a thing. And I have too much going on. I really do feel like they're working on projects, on themselves, on a lot of things. And I feel like I just get this chaos coming through. The chaos and conflict, and they're still conflicted in their own emotions, and they really haven't done very well at working on them. And I feel like you're still very much attracted, the owl's very much attracted to trying to help the owl release those past issues and wants to help, but I feel like the lizard's just going, no, I've got too much going on, I don't want to work on anything but what I choose to work on, which is, I'm just very busy. And I feel like, there's coins here, so there's a business happening here, and there's also, and I feel like, there's business happening on both sides, but I feel like there's balance on this side of the business, but there's no balance on their side. So what would the owl tell the lizard? So, okay, I feel us growing apart. So I feel like you feel like the owl feels like that the lizard pushed them away, that they made a choice of the light, the wealth, the whatever it is over them. But I feel like you are everything to me. I feel like this strong connection that you don't feel very often, and you make things so much clearer. And I feel like that's what it is. I feel like a lot of connections in the past have been very confusing to the owl, and very much not knowing what the actual feeling was for someone. But this spark and this connection was very strong, so it was very much and we've got, you have my heart and soul, and I feel like this is in the center, and I feel like you both feel like this is a heart and soul. This is more like a soul connection, like a best friend, where it's like best friends, but something more could develop. So I don't know if it actually has come to a physical thing, because I do feel I still feel I'm getting distance. So let's just see what is going to happen. Can we have some, if we could both be very honest with each other, what would you both tell each other? Okay. You trigger me. Okay, so you're definitely, we've got triggering here. So I feel like you're both triggering each other and bringing up things that you still need to remove from the past, things that are hurting each other, that still need to be removed. We've got I'm of two minds, so I feel like, like this is very hard. Like I feel like this is hard work, especially for the lizard, because they're not used to working on themselves, let alone the emotional side. But definitely yes. So I feel like it's just like I'm two minds, but yes, don't go anywhere. So like, don't go anywhere. I have feelings, but I don't know, you're still my best friend. I don't want you to leave. And one and only. So it's like, I feel like this person, like you both know that this person is such a special person. And I feel like you definitely know that this is like a really good person and a really, but what that connection's going to be, you're both a little bit drawn at the moment on what that connection should be and where it will take place. And I feel like timing is crucial at the moment, and I feel like this person really is not really in the time and the right space for a relationship, whereas the owl is very much placed for the right timing. So, all right, I hope this has helped. I'm just going to pull you one more, they said one more card here. So we're going to go, sorry, this reading's very long, but we'll just go with this. And one more card for pile number 3 about how their person feels. Change in the wind. So something is changing, something's coming. I do actually feel there's people coming in. So one of you, or and maybe already has got a new person coming in that will change the dynamic and help either of you to release or move forward, or decide to finally come together. But I do feel like there is a change happening. So yeah, I think I've just been told wait and see with this one. So I wish you all the best of luck, pile number 3, and if you made it through the reading, very well done. If you've subscribed also, I just want to say a big shout out, big thank you so much. Makes a huge difference to me. Can't thank you. And if you could subscribe, there's a little button on the bottom of the screen there, and it just really helps out with the Google Analytics and things like that to me. So if you really could, that would be so helpful. But I just hope I see you again very soon, and thanks for watching, and hope you're all well.